Someone is after me. So, just a minute, huh? And last night, this Abi Nag was saying like, you should grow up for this. You shouldn't come live. I have a case also, so feel a lot of negative energy. They're saying, okay, the voices are coming, and I cannot make a video for my other channel. I'm kind of flustered out. Uh, so, is there someone who can reach out? Please reach out. I see. I'm sorry to see that in India also a lot of cases coming up, and they should be, concentrating on progress. Uh, so maybe the Indians won't be able to help me. Uh, all these delusions, and we will break your face, and you are very spoiled. A lot of negativity on Facebook. Also, this man laughing here. I went to the psychiatrist. He wasn't very good with me, like understanding that someone is mentally ill. He wouldn't even believe that I'm. But my father was there, and the work was done. Uh, so the thing was that they had asked father, my brother, to go into military, and they also wanted my brother to get married. He doesn't have family right now, but I felt that, who's going to help me financially? So you need a lot to survive here, at least a rent and all this. I'm from Sharjah. My great grandfather was from Sharjah, but I've never lived in Sharjah to go and live in Sharjah, right? Um, so I wonder, there are whatever good I try to do, or I thought I could fight this evil. They got to me in school, St. Joseph's College. You're not good for this. You're typing. They got me out of typing. They got a Christian nurse telling me to pull up my socks. And I was like, what? I didn't do anything wrong. Uh, Here, they've got, I don't know, the sheikhs or taxi drivers. Very, well, they, they are, they won't take me. I might not be able to talk properly. Yeah, yesterday, Abinag, this uh, Mufid Alam, and people, even Pakistanis from Abu Dhabi following me. I've seen. Again, he's got this sharing my video, laughing emoji. And yesterday, a stupid thing, I had to remember uh, one. I told that there was homosexuality punishment for, like it's a crime in Islam because in Surah Ankabut. But I didn't realize that actually there are other verses and there's a crime. So I was now very stubborn on that, right? Because I felt that they were all against me. And what they were doing is saying that no, no, no. In the Quran, and they've got like some Western help or something also. In the Quran doesn't say anything against homosexuality. Then that the lady, she started to, while I was going to sleep, she started to call me, "You're very, very spoiled. You're very spoiled." So I was upset with them. Yes, I'm not like Saima Peer or anyone, or your son. This is what I have to answer back now. That lady, it could be a evil force trying to, cut our relationship between Mrs. Munira Guzar and me and Miss Shafiqa, the Fikri family now. Because I spoke about a family inheritance too. The Muslims, they don't want that we talk against Islam in any way, academic way. I mean, our feelings, I'm after all a human being when I see that the human beings are, what do you call it, being left, right, and center, they're being this thing, uh, sorry, excuse me, left, right, and center, they're being, who was here now? Please, and funny comments not popping up. So is someone controlling this? Controlling the YouTube, my YouTube. I started to control my YouTube because I miss the comments that's really making me very restless more than, I was in the end. Trying to spoil my live streams. You are not good enough for this. You are not professional enough. Don't come here. That's what they told me, Abina. And they have the audacity. And if he's a Hindu, then some Hindus are like this, very, very. Like I've seen like I was just thinking what some Hindus, some Hindu youngsters have become very like Nitin Sharma, very the same. And yeah, by the way, that Paramahamsa Vishwananda is not Kalki Avatar. I'm in I'm in they make, they say that they sent Babaji here, and I kind of zonk out, but I don't think, no, no. I'm sorry. I was supposed to leave quietly because, but Hindus coming and giving me these remarks. So, and my health deteriorating, and evil forces, I can hear voices and all this. So, this world, I appeal to someone. Hello, if you Britishers, Europe, I can only trust because UAE can get help from America, Americans, India. How many? 75% of Pakistanis are here, 75% of Indians are here. I don't know how many percent of Indians are here. And they can be really sharp, very rude. So, see, last night, as I remembered, why did I get stubborn? That, no, no, why are you? Because I felt that they all don't want me. Like, I'm not good enough for this. They want, it's, they're making me like the Fikri family, uh, Miss Saima Peer and Mr. Ali Tim, right? Uh, there's a group after me. They want to pull me down. They wanted to make their way into the Fikri family because of me, because Mrs. Munira Gulzar and I will be jealous at that time. I'll feel it that I can't go. I'm not, and Saima is going there. Saima here. This is what happened last night. That's why I went to the gay, homosexual searching. I was my so they've got a Dubai police case against me. Is there anyone who can help me? They really made me cry like blood. Uh, they really got me down to the knees. Now someone is saying, I'm going to break your face, voices. So that's why I've come here. I cannot, sorry about my other also channel is suffering. There are 80, around 80 something followers. Um, like they've even brought these ex-Muslims that they've come, they are my enemies. Ghalib Kamal, Haris Sultan, Gulzar Elia, Amina Sardar, Parveen Udapia, or whatever, yeah, or whatever her name is, sorry, last name. Um, Now, Saima Peer's cutting remarks. Now, you can be rude like the way I talk. And So I feel that I'm being targeted by Indians also, because Indians, Hindus, I see what the way they uh, are with Sadhguru. I saw a video. Of course, Sadhguru was. There's a video that says, yeah, there's a lot of this in India also, corruption. So, okay, they got me against my principal last night because I told her sister a long time ago in St. Joseph's College that, you know, uh, homosexuality is haram. It's not allowed, it's prohibited in Islam. I read Surah Ankabut, but there's another verse, Surah Hud, Ayah 78. Last night, stubbornly, I remembered it. So they're trying to say through Wikipedia and that homosexuality, well, Rasulullah, hardly, the Quran is not clear about it, right? I persevered last night. So I was called a spoiled brat. She was repeating uh, last night, before going to sleep after the live stream on Abinag. I don't know who he is, so sorry. I uh, I think he's a Hindu who came here to tell me that I'm not grown up enough to do this. Of course, my videos are not good enough to be uploaded because of my condition, right? So with this I said properly, they've got some boots on me. Uh, so they hardly support me or have some understanding for mentally ill or being harassed. Here too, I feel. So I don't know who to appeal to. And I feel that His Highness Aga Khan is trying to step down. And so that's why I was like, if someone can, I'm not against, actually, I think that His Highness Aga Khan is a very dignified man and he will. So I wanted to appeal to His Highness Aga Khan, right? Saima P, she made me feel like we Shias are wrong in all this. So then when I saw that His Highness Al Khan in Canada, he's really respected. That like gave me heart because I was thinking about everything about the Shia killings in Pakistan. Then I came here. Then I heard the Shia killings in Bahrain, right? And all this. So uh, I heard Ismailis, Afghanis, they were raping girls in Syria. So I was, for them, I was like, so I don't know who's getting this done, whether they are the Sunni Muslims or foreign agents to give Islam a bad name. Now, the foreign agents, even let's say if there is, as they said, America and all India, are trying to give Islam a bad name, right? With Israel, India, and America. And of course, I had this, so they were not going to put me, I couldn't talk, I went insane, like to bring reform in the law for family cases. Now they finally, so yesterday when I was answering, this is very, very subtle. Yesterday I was answering Mufid Alam on Facebook. He's from Hyderabad. He doesn't come on the live stream Facebook. So I was talking about the inheritance, right? Many Muslims will be offended, and they are heart, heart and heart. They are Muslims. They just feel that they're being targeted by the foreign agents. So I was talking about Islamic thing. He said here on my Facebook, Zahra Leila Jawad, that he's giving me laughing emojis on Hindu things that I share and on the Dubai police case against me. They've shut down my computer through Microsoft. I can only use the, like it's half crippled, locked. I can only use the Google Chrome and freely open Windows without feeling scared that I might have a false. Again, the Dubai police pop up website to your find pay now through credit card, or you're going to have 2 years in prison and all this. So this Mufid Alam started to say that I don't even know about, how Haris Sultan is. He doesn't care about human rights for anyone except who he wants to care about. So they don't care. Gulzar Elia, he also started to say things against my health and use my health against me. That I'm using my health to wind up people, uh, you know. Then so anyways, here is Mufid Alam's thing on my live stream. I told him, please, I want serious people. Pakistan needs serious people. Although, yeah, some people we don't like in Pakistan, but the thing is that poor people are suffering because of the crisis in Pakistan, right? So he said that I um, want him to leave Islam and disobey Allah. He shared my live stream on his profile. I mean, there are many Mufid Alams. I will upload a video later when I can. I can't even throw my garbage, it's overflowing. Uh, I can't wash my dishes or anything. Wicked, sinister energy. Uh, so I started to tell him that what kind of a God is he? That I'm not. If you don't want, I'm not telling you to leave Islam. There's a conspiracy going on against me, and so okay, my health they've gotten to a great extent now. Sometimes I can't, don't feel like washing my face, getting up, but I have to struggle. So they've taken away a lot of my energy. Uh, this happened. I know there's some conspiracy. Karachi American School. My mother before me. My father's family. Uh, so, anyways, whatever. I was doing my own research. Really, I was not into this politics. That if the enemy doesn't want me, like let's say if the enemy doesn't want me to get married to Sabah Sajwani, my cousin, right? As they and no, it's not that the enemy doesn't want me. It's even this family itself that got me. And that those new people were just newcomers in 1980, were just, addition. Now, Sabah Sajwani is my cousin, Fuad Sajwani's son, right? And he played around with me, fooled around. So the thing is that, like the enemy doesn't want me to get married to Sabah Sajwani. But then I realized on my own that thank God I got away from this. Certain people even told me, when they told me what he had done, I realized that, and they told me, we advise you not to marry him, not my enemy, from his family. So, like we say, oh, the West is after the Muslims, and they created the ISIS and all this. So I'm not into politics. If the enemy is there against Islam, what can I do? But Islam itself, you've got to see. Now, you see, I saw a video recently, Bahrain, how they killed the Shias, right? I cannot imagine. I mean, I was just going mad here. I can't pick up my garbage to, you know, or do anything here. I'm just like a morgue in the like a corpse. This place is like a morgue. So, but that doesn't mean that I stop helping my Shias against this religion, false religion. I know. I couldn't even see the video how they were protesting against King Hamad of Bahrain and how they were killed, just shot. So Al Jazeera, in fact, Qatar is from Qatar. So I know that the Muslims that I've heard, I don't know how far, even if it is true, and even if the Sunni Muslims, the GCC, are against Shias, right? Uh, and they're killing, they got, even the UAE could have sent their army to Bahrain, right, to kill the Shias in Bahrain. We're not allowed to talk like this. Um, and even if America is against us, right, I cannot not talk about what I'm sharing this, trying to, that I myself see I'm not with the enemy who is against Islam and killing my Shias. I'm not with them. Although sometimes I feel some of my Shias in Pakistan, well, we have bad thing. They even a Pakistani tells me, used to tell me all five fingers are not the same. So you know what I mean. I will pause here for a while. It's my energy is draining to no end and it's hurting me. I'm like moaning and groaning. Okay, I'm back after. It's my health. They're hurting me, but a lot of my energy is being drained. It's hurting me. So last night they did it again. They got me against my principal. Very negative energy coming, and somehow my mind went to um, the homosexuality, right? So yes, there is a Quran ayat, and then I was like, no, I have to do this. So they got me like against a sister. So I don't want to then, be in touch with Mrs. Munira Gulzar, right? Because I want them to be happy, their sister. They know their sister, and they can be happy, Miss Jafika Fikri late, right? Uh, I want to stay away. But this thing inside of me is bothering, it's hurting me. And she started to, Mrs. Munira Gulzar started to say, as I felt that you are very spoiled, you are very spoiled. And I was like in my evil stubbornness that no, Dr. Boo Baker and all feel like he looks like Miss Jafika Fikri and all this. So, and like Saima Peer and all, they've gotten together like they did in this on Desi Chat against me. And so she and Ali Tim could go to my principal's place. Ooh, let me see if I've yeah, it's on, right? They got me like that too through Saima Peer. Saima Peer has lied to her sister. A long time ago, her sister came to my place and told me that my sister was saying that because of Laila, I could not make friends in Center for Advanced Studies. Like as if, I'm the possessive friend. I'm not possessive. I never come in between friends. If let's say, see, we had a third Faika, a friend, a Punjabi. I was happy to see she was, and then she was poking me on my back as I was sitting, and she made a naked picture of me because Faika was into art, sitting there upstairs on the roof. She was poking me with a pencil, but she's a friend. I mean, I didn't think that and then I was told that there are these rumors against you, false accusations in Center for Advanced Studies against me. This has been going on for the longest time against me. False accusations that I kissed a girl in Karachi American School, and that's why I was thrown out. I wasn't thrown out. I left the actually I left Karachi American School because I went to Mr. Sa's place, and what did I tell her? I'm scared, and I want to leave. Uh, in 1982, I wanted to come to Dubai and study here. Somehow things were not working with Mr. Sa and me. We were different personalities, and I couldn't change myself. Although I loved her, I couldn't change myself to her liking. I was trying and failing, and then I'd say sorry, and I couldn't do it. So, false rumors. Aisha's Subhani, with her friend in CS, came to me and said, she informed me that there are these rumors. You are such a nice person. Some people in CAS thought I was very like dignified in myself, like uh, I wasn't overly over pleasing or things like that. People, and I was a reserved person. I wasn't proud. People, some of my enemies would bag up on that and say she's proud. Now there are some quiet people who don't talk to others. I have two cousins, my mother's, my second cousins. One is very talkative and social, the other is not. That doesn't make the other proud person. So Saima Peer was, and I was like into myself, if you, Saima Peer was the one coming with me. She and her father told me that since she's come from Canada, she needs a friend. She's going through a hard time adjusting to the Pakistani school. So I had to. I couldn't leave Saima Peer like that. I couldn't tell her. Like in the beginning, she was saying F. What the? I said, please, if you're going to be with me, you'll have to drop this bad words. She had just come from Canada or something, and she was used to these bad words. Then she stopped saying bad words. I said, if you want to be with me, like, want to, what I meant was that you'll have to stop saying F. What the F is this? Okay, so something happened last night after the live stream against what is that? His name Abhinak. That you are not grown up enough. I know my even my videos are not. So I went into this thing of no. I felt that there was some conspiracy going on social media. Also, my enemy has come. Of course, it would it wouldn't be surprising, right? And they've got all the facilities and backing and subscribers. And they want to tell me you're not good enough. So you better not come here. That's what the feeling I got. And that's why my computer knew, saved. Okay, I don't know where the ED went that the Crown Prince of UAE had given us. No, I know where the 2000 went, but I don't know where the other 1000 went. But I had saved, there were a lot of money from the I get like something, right? And from that Abu Dhabi. I think that's why they, okay, why am I going into these details? Sorry. So someone is going to come here and start to criticize me on that too, but I don't mean to go into details, right? I want to go straight to the topic, the point, but I can't. This is also very funny. Someone is holding me back. Do you realize how it feels, right? If you have daughters, sisters, and you really care for them, you truly care for your daughters and your sisters, how would you feel? A person watching her yawning, um, his breath coming, his touch, like he's kissing her all over her body. He's got his face on her chest with the mustache, with the beard. She's feeling this. 24 hours watching, also reading her mind. Sometimes they pretend like, and they put her, they drain her energy, and then they've got her mind also. It's like distance mind control. How would you feel? For you have a daughter, right? Someone, not because it's not like a father wants to rape her daughter. You're not that kind of a father. I don't mean those kind of fathers. I mean those kinds who really care for your daughter. Your daughter is your life. You live and you earn for your daughter. You really care. You're a true father. How would you feel? And then what happens is that her energy and her mind, and you change her feelings, and then you've made her so weak that now you're pulling the string of, I miss my mommy, mommy, and then she has to, you know, no, mommy, it's you, right? And then she feels a man. Oh, and so mommy tells her that she's become a man, and she's now the president of Yemen. So that's why the mustache and the thing, right? What feeling and groping her while she's asleep at times or wanting to sleep, like this Mickey Malik case. After what he said, and some Sanjay came yesterday. Where is he or her? He says that this Mickey Malik, this doesn't sound like Adam Seeker, and Adam Seeker, to me, he sounds like Adam Seeker. Now, I was at Dystopia to Reason. Mickey Malik has sent me, how have you? I've blocked him. Mickey Malik has sent me a message. Hey Zara, how have you been? Recently, today. What, 2:40 something a.m. in the night? Again, he's come after me. After sending Mufid Alam here, so this is, again, I'm going to show you. They're playing with it, they're toying with lives. I actually never wanted to say anything against the sheikhs of UAE. I wanted to leave for Pakistan back. They wouldn't give me the visa of Pakistan. That now you have to, not a UAE, but a Pakistani, like my stepmother there, a new one, has to uh, give the Pakistani consulate here that thing that, God knows what it's called, a letter of, I had my things in Pakistan. I came in a hurry in Safar, in the month of Safar. I was actually, my clothes, my new clothes, I haven't touched. All what they did, throw away everything my father threw away. Again, this Mickey Malik has come. Oh my God, I get this. So UAE, I suspect that didn't support me, and so naturally, like I cannot, taxis, they don't stop anymore. I can't trust Dubai police. I cannot trust. And Mufid Alam laughing emoji. I thought maybe he wants me to, laugh it off. It's not. It's okay. This is life. But then sometimes, my kids and all this, I get, no, it shouldn't be like this. I cannot laugh it off. Imagine the thoughts coming against you, and you have like, what's that? When you can't stop your thoughts, like I don't want to think about time up here. and what she's said. Yeah, just drop it. She's not worth it. It's not worth it. What will you get out of, like, just walk away from these things. Let her come, and if she wants to come, and but the taunting started. Ah, Leila, you want a man to put your shoulder on, and these kind of taunting started, and I couldn't get my mind off this. So OCD, what is it called? Um, Look, this thing. Why don't you talk? Okay, I'm going to tell Mickey Malik. Why don't you use your voice message? Hey Zara, this is 2:49 a.m. last night in the morning. Hey Zara, how have you been? Why don't you use your voice message me? Voice message me. Mickey Malik. So I couldn't go out here much. I thought I would share what I think of the Quran ayats and then explore. I have a Facebook group. Okay, let me just go up. Oh God, so many. I get very disturbed and then I can't stop sending messages. So, untold messages, I waste my time on them. These crappy people. This is Adam Seeker. Dystopia to Reason also. I go to Dystopia to Reason only for um, Mr. Salim Lalani. I went there for again, and I felt Kauramji was very respectful towards me when, in that Mosavi, what that live stream. So I'm just going towards a lot of messages of mine here. Oh, you see, this guy is can't complete my sentence. मुझे जोतना नहीं आता मैं तुमसे ये पूछूं कि जोतते कैसे हैं प्लीज मुझे बता जोतना नहीं आता है what you said before here. What do you want to do to me? नहीं मैं राजू का दोस्त नहीं हूँ मैं अपने आप का दोस्त हूँ Doesn't this sound like Adam Seeker? And I'm surprised that Adam Seek Dystopia to Reason called him. He says, "Fuck you" here to me. His previous message, Mickey Malik. And on Facebook, I even went to Adam Seeker saying, "Why are you sending me messages? You are Mickey Malik." He didn't reply. Liar, he tells me. God knows what. You are lesbian. He used my principal's case. He's told me he knows that my principal was raped. मैं तुम्हारे मुंह में दे दूंगा. You know what? And मुझे चौदना नहीं आता है. His last voice message. Oh God, this thing is acting funny. It's going down when I play the voice message. So you'll have to. Oh, okay. I paused my live stream. Oh, it's going down, whereas I'm trying to take it up. Someone is controlling my social media. I want to go up and it's going down. What is this? तुम मेरे जान पे चढ़ो. मुझे चौदना नहीं आता है. मैं तुम्हारे मुंह में दे दूंगा. मैं तुम्हारी कुत्ती माँ को तुम्हारे बूब्स चूसना चाहता हूँ. I don't know what he's saying. I can't hear him. But this. I need to fuck you right now, right away. And last message is मुझे चौदना नहीं आता है. Excuse me. He doesn't know how to fuck. What is his message previous here? I need to fuck you right now, right away. I need to fuck you right now, right away. So dystopia to reason, calling Adam Seeker. He sounds like Adam Seeker. मैं वुमेन्स को तो छोड़ सकता हूँ लेकिन तुम्हें नहीं छोड़ सकता because I have fell in love with you and now I will follow you in every way. I will get you in every way because I am starting to be in love with you. Can't go away from me. You can't go away from me. Okay. Did you see that twist of tongue? He's trying to change his, like he's tongue tied, and then I want to fuck you. This part. Can't go away from me. You can't go away from me. He's trying to twist his. He's very professionally done this. So he sounds like Adam, but Adam doesn't have a lisp or that twisting of tongue kind of, you know, thing. Yes, but he's done it very professionally here, trying to twist his tongue. मैं वुमेन्स को तो छोड़ सकता हूँ लेकिन तुम्हें नहीं छोड़ सकता because I have fell in love with you and now I will follow you in every way. I will get you in every way because I am starting to be in love with you. Can't go away from me. You can't go away from me. Okay, this is before. I wish I could show you these messages. This is before what he said कि मुझे चौदना नहीं आता है. I need to fuck you right now, right away. A little bit his tongue has not been tongue tied. He hasn't got that twisted tongue. His tongue has become loose here. I need to fuck you right now, right away. So before that, he was trying to, no, I am your fucker. क्या मतलब मेरी वॉइस को हिट कर रही हो? I'm not speaking good. मेरी आवाज अच्छी नहीं है मुझे ये बताओ. You mean to say that I can't? I'm not speaking good. My accent is not good. See, here he. I think you should take rest and you should drink some coffee. You should get some water
and be happy, be calm, take some rest, and go to sleep. It's like 2 to 3 a.m. in Dubai. Please go sleep and be cool and calm. मैं वुमेन्स को तो छोड़ सकता हूँ लेकिन तुम्हें नहीं छोड़ सकता because I have fell in love with you
He's
and
twisting
no,
his tongue while talking. But here, I don't know, he very professional.
I need
Oh,
to fuck you right now, right away.
sounds like Adam Seeker. So now, whatever the thing is, no one is helping me. Uh, Even Dystopia to Reason uh, started to, call Adam Seeker on the live stream yard. And what else was there? So I was there on the birthday, Dystopia to Reason, and I just left then. Yeah, Punjabi song for Adam Seeker. Hello, greetings. Yeah, so I felt that from Mrs. Munira Gulzar's family and Ali Tim, they were going against me, favoring Saima Peer and Siddiqui, Andalip Siddiqui on Desi Chat and putting me down and calling me uh, Mrs. Munira Gulzar when I came back from London. She started to tell me that I'm possessive and all this. Anyhow, I was out of touch with her for 2 years. So, Sahi International about the homosexuality verse. It You see, when it says if you cut away the highway, it's indirectly talking about maybe the raping men or whatever. These people of Lut, right? So when they say you approach men and you cut the highway, both they are committing crimes. So one of them is sodomy. but I don't know what the Arabic word is for homosexuality. In the Bible, sodomy means, I read because it was a place, Sodom. So the Bible says sodomy, Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyways, so these were homosexuals. So some of them, some Muslims came up, even ex-Muslims, saying that uh, homosexuality is. They give me an article also on Google search that homosexuality is allowed in Islam. The Quran is silent, although there are some hadiths, and there's a these people, like there was a whole article, Sunni article, that these no homosexuality. It doesn't talk about homosexuality. These are people who raped men, but it does talk about homosexuality. That's why God put the punishment on them and destroyed Sodom, as we are told in the Bible. But whether it mentions Sodom here, I don't know. What is the Arabic word for Sodom? Quran is very clear. So let me read Mahsin Khan because it has sodomy, etc. in brackets. This is Surah Hud, ayat 78. You see, there are some, I feel there are some Muslims and ex-Muslims who are trying to evade this, creating their own, deliberately, their own interpretation of the Quran ayats. And his people came rushing towards him. And since aforetime they used to commit crimes, sodomy, etc. Okay, in brackets. He said, "O my people, here are my daughters, the daughters of my nation. They are purer for you if you marry them lawfully," in brackets, but bracket closed. "So fear Allah and degrade me not as regards my guests." So one thing, one article was only talking about rape, cutting off the highway for men. So if the Quran talks about rape, it doesn't say rape directly. It doesn't say homosexuality directly, right? There's another verse here. Where is that verse that they cut off the highway for men? And they said, "You have already known that we have not concerning your daughters any claim." Indirectly, it is saying that these were homosexuals. They were not interested in females. Do you see how some Muslims are trying to evade this or to tell the foreigners? And sometimes it's direct. Even the rape that they were, I couldn't get it when I was in O levels reading my Quran or later on, even in A levels, even in St. Joseph's College. What is this cutting off highway? Is it, I didn't know what it was. Maybe they were stealing things, they were committing such other crimes. I don't know, it's cutting off a highway. It's an indirect way of saying. Now, when I was reading the Sunni article on it, explanation. Cutting off highway, they said, is like they were raping whoever came in this land. So rape is indirectly said, right? Cutting off highway. So God punished them. This time, God chose to punish them and destroy the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. But the point here is that cutting off highway, you certainly know that we have no right, yani we have no desire, Mahsan Khan. Surely you know that we have neither any desire nor in need of your daughters. What is it saying indirectly? They may be criminals, they may be doing other crimes, but definitely homosexuality is being conveyed to us here through the verses. If these men don't desire women, so then because of all this, even including homosexuality, because Lut offered his daughters, some say daughters of his land, like that, Lut would call these, Lut offered his daughters. Okay, if because no, because the pagan Arab that was later on, and even Prophet Muhammad practiced adopted sons and all this. So Lut says that these daughters, I thought he was actually offering them his own biological daughters. He said, "If only I had against you some power, or could." But you see, this where's the cutting off of the highway? Hello, yeah, I paused and resumed my live stream. I cannot right now uh, do videos and upload them. I will do them later. So I felt like there was this thing of, like Saima Peer, I know better. Or Amina Sardar, are you going to teach me Arabic? What Khamar says, right? Zahra Jawad. I was on a live stream once. So I had told Miss Shafiqa Fikri in college that in the Quran it says homosexuality is prohibited. It's not allowed. But the same old thing, Sunni Shia argument, and had, they are the stubborn ones to, stick to what they feel is right, how they interpret the Quran. Now, Saima Pir also said, oh, where does it say that alcohol is haram? When alcohol is mentioned, it doesn't say alcohol is haram. But there's another ayat, you go to Surah Araf ayat, 31, I think. I'm not sure what number. So alcohol is great sin and it's abominable, and it is greater sin. And what is the ayat I'm forgetting? Say Satan, it's a satanic. Oh, God knows how God puts it in His way in the ayats regarding alcohol and gambling, right? So it is a sin, whether great or what sin hai. Then you go to Surah Araf. Yeah, but prohibition is not mentioned here, Saima Pir. It doesn't, yeah, but it doesn't say it is haram. Are, she really, oh, I will take you to Sheikh Mamu and this. Baba, I have my Shia ulamas. I know I can consult them, but they are not the ones giving me problems. You are the one giving me problems. And so she started, my Sheikh Mama will tell you it's, Muslims on a daily basis, this thing, misconstrue the words, misinterpret the Quran's words, ayats and all. But I know I can, I have this Sheikh Mamu. I don't need your Sheikh Mamu. I've done Sunni research. I know that I didn't want to tell her, like, I know that Sunni Islam doesn't stand a chance with me. So, cutting off the highway, what does God mean by that? He's talking indirectly, right? About some corruption they are doing, Lut's people. So, if he can say directly cutting off the highway, what does it say before? Because then you see the Sunnis and when he was in Ruku, while he was in Ruku, he gave charity. Imam Ali, while they are in Ruku, the righteous. Surah Maida ayat, I think. So they want to draw a good picture of Islam, you know, that no, our Prophet, because maybe even Prophet practiced homosexuality. Cutting off the highway. Quran ayat, please. Okay, I'm going to go to Surah Hud. I can't find it. They're not giving it here. Google is acting funny. I don't know why. Surah Hud. I think these ISI people are involved in Pakistan also. I will be crushed soon. Maybe they'll give me an accident here or something. Surah Hud ayat. Cutting off the highway for men. So, and we'll see what it is here. Ayat 78. So, some Muslims, I've sensed that they have a soft corner for Islam. And, since David Wood, I don't know, since ex Muslims came up and some Christians have gotten to them, they are, of course, they are showing that they are getting money, they're getting a lot of attention. And Sam Shamoun, uh, you know, they're getting a lot of attention. We are not, we are not the terrorists. I understand your plight that the Americans are after you, Muslims. We've been killed in Syria. What atrocities. Our children in Iraq. Julian Assange case. I also understand that my Shias have been killed in Pakistan and they've been persecuted. They said, "Oh, Hud, you have not brought us clear evidence, and we are not ones to leave our gods on your say." Okay, we only say that some of our gods have possessed you with evil. I'm going to, indeed, I've relied upon, this is not about idol worshipping. So I don't have, I'm looking for but if you turn away, then I've already conveyed succession people other than my Lord will give succession to people. And when our command came, he saved. Oh, okay, Hud. 79 verse. I'm still way back. 67. I'm going to pause this. Yeah, so Surah Hud ayat 78. Okay, here it says that here are my guests, right? But it's about homosexuality. Please see this. Verse 78, chapter 11. They've got me slow now. They're pressurizing me. Please see this. And his people came hastening to him, and before this they had been doing evil deeds. He said, O my people, these are my daughters. They are purer for you. So when you're concentrating on more on the rape side and saying cutting off the highway, they were raping men. That's why God, some people say, some Muslims come up with this, trying to give it a peachy, good look, you know, that God never said. And you go to the Bible and you see what is the punishment for the homosexuals. Here, God takes it, sometimes He takes it on His own and brings a punishment on these people. Sometimes He tells, like the zina cases. So now, if you say it's about rape, it even rape is said indirectly, cutting off. And what? So fear Allah and do not disgrace me concerning my guests. This is also what is he saying here? Is he saying directly, do not disgrace me for raping my guests? No, he's not saying this directly. So if he's talking about rape indirectly, can he not talk about homosexuality in these verses indirectly? And some people are bent on saying, no, 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 it's not homosexuality. It's not against homosexuality that God punished them. It's for the rape they were doing. And Quran has nothing to say against homosexuality. Such stubborn, you people yourselves are so stubborn and such liars. Then you call me when I correct you, according like Saima Peer and all. Huh? You put others down, I will persevere. You call me spoilt, brat. You call me ziddi, khilji, stubborn. You call me possessive. I thank you. I will continue later.